I haven't felt any positive emotions when it comes to me graduating from college. When I tell you I have not had a lick of happiness, excitement, like any positive emotion that you can think of when it comes to getting your degree, I haven't felt that. The days leading up to my graduation, I just felt dread. I think the root of it, honestly, is the fact that I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm back at home. I don't have my independence. I don't have my freedom. I don't have, that financial security. I don't have any of the things that this degree was supposed to get me. That degree just it doesn't hold any value to me. Hey everyone, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and I'm back with another sit down chat video. I kind of had an epiphany this morning that I kind of wanted to share on camera. I know a lot of you guys don't typically watch these videos, but this is my outlet. This is my way of releasing feelings that I'm having, so I just figured why not, make a video about it. Basically, I had this realization. I haven't felt any positive emotions when it comes to me graduating from college. When I tell you I have not had a lick of happiness, excitement, like any positive emotion that you can think of when it comes to getting your degree, I haven't felt that. And this stems all the way back to my graduation. And part of it too, which I talked about in another video, that how I didn't feel like happy at all during my graduation. And part of it was emotions, but the other part of it was that I was in literal physical pain. If you guys didn't go check out that video, make sure you guys go check it out. But basically, I had like some chicken wings the day before, and it messed up my throat, and so I was in literal pain the entire graduation. So that probably had partly to do with it. Even just in general, like I remember like the days leading up to my graduation, I just felt dread. Like I just felt so much dread. Honestly, the whole last part of last semester was just awful. It's such a blur to me, and honestly, it was just awful because I'm sure most of you guys know what was going on towards the end of last semester, and so like that was like a hard thing for me to deal with. But then also too, just the fact that I had just felt like I failed, like and y'all saw me. I was up here crying on camera and stuff because I'm just like, bro, this was not supposed to be the outcome. Like, because I knew that I was going to be coming home after graduation. And that was like the one thing that I was trying to avoid the entire time. Like, I was actively trying to avoid having to come home. Like, that was an indication for me that I failed. And so all the months leading up to that, I was doing everything in my power to try and not come home, and it just didn't work out. I just I was on the job hunt for a while, and nothing came through. I wasn't able to find anything. And so for me, like, that was like a really hard thing for me to deal with. And so I just had that constant fear of like, dang, I'm gonna end up at home, and I'm gonna end up getting stuck at home. And, people kept trying to reassure me, they're like, oh no, like that won't happen. Like you'll be fine. People were saying that, cause also too, like my only, my only saving grace for coming home was that I was going to be driving, but then my car broke down, and it was broke down for like 2 months. And so like, I literally just started driving like in August, and even then it's barely been any progress with that. But that literally happened where I came home, car broke down, and I got stuck at home, and my sense of freedom was gone. Everything was just falling apart, and I'm like, there is like nothing positive going on. Now granted, I did get an internship finally, but I really wanted that full-time job so I could just go. And then I was expecting to go full time with my job in August, and then that didn't happen. And so then I got kind of stuck and having to, really try to figure some stuff out. And so I'm just like, I don't know what to do at this point. And so, but also too, like, I still had one class to finish over the summer. And so that kind of also affected how I felt, because I'm like, I'm technically still not finished. And even with that, like when I turned in my last assignment and I finally finished my class and I finally got my grade back, still didn't feel any sense of accomplishment. I'm just like, oh, okay. Um, and so of course, after you finish school, the next step is to get your degree in the mail. And so, I'm waiting on that email, and that took forever because I was supposed to get that email in August. I didn't get that email until September. Maybe even in September when I got the email that, your degree is on the way. Or actually, no, I got the email that my digital degree was available. And so, I actually got to see what my degree looked like. And, it was nice to see, but I still didn't feel like, like, yes, like I finally have my degree. I just didn't feel that way. And then, I got the email saying it was on the way. Didn't feel anything. Then I got my physical degree here at the house. Actually, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it and bring it. So as you guys can see, I got my physical degree. Me and my mom went to Michael's and got the frame to put that degree in, like the day that it came, right? And so even seeing it, like, even holding it and looking at it, I still don't feel accomplished. And I was trying to understand why, and I think the root of it, honestly, is the fact that I'm not where I want to be in life. Part of me going to school and part of me getting my degree was so that it could lead me to opportunities and lead me to where I want to be. I had this goal, this vision in my mind that by the time I graduate, even that, like my dream, my goals for 2022 just completely blown up in my face. But essentially, I had these dreams and goals that by May 2022, I was gonna have a full part-time job lined up before I graduated. That was the goal. I had a goal that I was going to be independent. I had a goal that I was going to know how to drive a car. I had a goal that, that I was, going to be in a relationship at that time. I had goals that, I was going to be in my own apartment, living by myself. I didn't really have any interest in living with a roommate. Like, I had all of these goals, and I literally spent everything I did in college for the past 4 years was supposed to get me there. I didn't even look at it as an option. And people always want to talk about manifesting and stuff. Part of why I just think manifesting is crap is because it just never worked for me. When I tell you, I literally spoke it and said it with conviction, with no type of like doubt in my voice that I was going to be moved out by May. Like when I left when I left my house Christmas break. So this January, actually, literally this January, when I left my house and went back on campus for the spring semester, I literally looked my mom in the eye and I told her, I will not be moving back in here. This is going to be the last time I stay here. I'm going to be staying in Fairfax. I won't be coming back. I literally told her that. And now I'm back. It's October and I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still at home. I still don't have a part-time job. Still don't know how to drive. I am still stuck at home. My worst fear has come true. And I've gotten to a point where I have accepted it. I've accepted it. I came to terms with it. I'm not going to say I gave up, but I definitely stopped putting so much energy and so much pressure on myself to get everything together. And so I've kind of been more lax about everything. I'm not really going as hard with the job search. I'll be completely honest. I'm still applying. I still have applications that, need to be reviewed. But, yeah, like I just kind of gave up because I was tired. I literally stressed myself out and got so depressed this summer because I'm like, I failed, and now I got to play catch up because it's going on 1 month, 2 months, 3 months that I've been at home, and every single month that goes by is another month that I failed. That's genuinely how I felt. And I feel like it wasn't until like really mid-September that I kind of just came to terms with reality. And I'm like, you know what? Clearly nothing's going to change right now. Doesn't matter how badly I want it. Doesn't matter how much I proclaim it, manifest it, pray on it. It's not going to happen right now. So I might as well just get comfortable being at home, because that's just what it is. And I do think that is why I don't have any I don't have a sense of accomplishment when it comes to getting my degree. I don't feel like my degree did anything for me. I don't feel like, I don't want to say it wasn't worth it, but I have yet to reap the benefits of getting my degree and reap the benefits of, my college experience. Or I don't want to say my college experience, because I've definitely learned and grown a lot from, my experience with college. I don't know. It's just like that degree just, it doesn't hold any value to me. And that's not to say that, because I know I worked hard, right? I worked my ass off to get that degree. And there were so many instances where if it literally wasn't for Jesus Christ himself, I wouldn't have gotten that degree. Like I've been in situations where I'm like, this was no one but the Lord. This wasn't me. This wasn't anyone I like. This was the Lord's doing. Like, I'm talking about, like, I failed classes miserably, but it showed up as a B in Patriot Web. Like, miracles that just, and I'm even talking about, like, I've had professors like only pass me, but then when I talk to other people, like in the group meets and stuff, no one was given extra points. Like, there were just certain situations that happened specifically to me out of nowhere that just didn't make any sense other than the Lord provided that for me. And so, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the fact that I did get through school in 4 years, maybe not exactly on time, but just about on time. Especially considering too that I changed majors twice, and so, I'm thankful that I did graduate when I did. But yeah, like, I'm being very honest and transparent about the fact that I don't feel accomplished. I don't feel like I don't feel like my degree means anything. I don't feel like, not to say I don't feel like I earned it, but I don't know. It's just, again, everything surrounding my graduation and everything surrounding this degree, I just don't have any positive emotions towards it. And I wouldn't say I have any negative emotions towards it. Like, I'm not like, screw this degree. Like, I don't feel that way about it. When most of the times when people, they look at that degree, like, they feel accomplished. They feel proud of themselves. They feel just an overwhelming sense of joy. They feel at ease even. And I don't feel any of those when I look at my degree. I don't feel like, oh yes, I did that. I just don't feel it. And I know everyone else does. Like, everyone was proud of me. I got lots of texts, and even people that I may not even know that well, or whatever. Like, there were people that were watching my graduation, and they were proud of me. Like, they were like, look at what you've done the past 4 years. Like, this is a huge accomplishment. But I just never had that feeling. And it really dawned on me when that degree came through the mail and I saw it, and I felt nothing. I felt nothing. And I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I know I'm not the only one that's been struggling with, like, post grad and, like, dealing with the emotions of that, especially if you're not where you want to be. I know a lot of people have, came out on social media and said, how post grad has affected them, and how they've been feeling about everything. But I don't know if I feel like I am, honestly. I feel like I'm the only one that looks at my degree and doesn't feel anything from it. Like, and if I'm not the only one, and you guys also feel the same way, feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, yeah. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm, like, ungrateful, or that I'm not aware of how hard it is to get a degree, because it is. I don't know. It's like, it's weird. And I actually feel kind of bad that I don't feel that sense of accomplishment, but I just don't. And I don't know if I'm alone in feeling that way and feeling like the degree didn't do much for me, because I feel like I'm back where I was. I'm back at home. I don't have my independence. I don't have my freedom. I don't have, that financial security. I don't have any of the things that this degree was supposed to get me. I feel like I've gotten further with this, with YouTube, than I have with being a college student, and all these, all the networking and applying to all these jobs and the resume workshops and the, like, every I feel like everything that I've done up until this point to have my career has just fallen in the garbage. I feel like I've gotten nowhere. I feel like I keep going backwards when it comes to where I want to be at in my career. Like, I'm not really doing anything. And it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. And maybe when I do finally get that full-time position, I'll feel like, okay, this was for something. But right now, I just don't feel like that right now. And so yeah, I kind of just wanted to release that and get that off my chest. Because yeah, like, I just don't feel anything. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you're also someone that just graduated from college, or just if you graduated from college in general, and if you had those same similar feelings of getting your degree and just not really feeling attached to it, or feeling like you didn't really accomplish anything. Let me know if you have similar feelings about that, and also if you have any advice or any encouraging words on how to make me feel like I've accomplished something, because right now I just don't feel that way. Let me know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.